Hello there, this is Mark Barnabas, your data protection pal, and once again, a fortnight of updates on data protection and cybersecurity. Now, this particular fortnight, you have several major updates, and I'm not going to take so much time introducing myself and the program, but let's go on. So the first major update is China imposes a data protection law. Now, this data protection law looks a bit different from what was introduced a month ago. A month ago, the Chinese government released a draft law called PIPL, Personal Information Protection Law. Now, it's a bit different from this law here because this law deals with data, just data, 数据安全, which means data protection. The other one that was introduced last month was 个人信息法, which is personal information. So they're slightly different. So the PIPL, or Personal Information Protection Law, seems to relate more to privacy, whereas this law seems to look at more data that a company has because of all the digitization from the different major websites, isn't it? So you can read about it on Baidu, or you can also hop down to the Chinese government's website where this is, well, the real deal, right? So you could hop onto either of these websites to find out more and read more. Look out for our decoding of this law and understanding it better. So on to privacy again. So it looks like Apple is leading the way to brand themselves with regards to privacy. But a lot of people out there are saying, is it really useful? Is it really good? Is it a good idea to prevent crawlers from getting information from Apple Mail? I wonder, what do you think? Have you updated your iOS if you're an Apple user? Well, as I speak, I'm actually updating my OS right now. So let's see how it works. Because, privacy is a very interesting thing and something that has been introduced not long ago. And today we're talking about branding a company with privacy. So with Apple doing this, shooting the first bullet in this privacy war, I wonder whether more and more companies are going to use privacy as part of their mission, or rather their MVP or USP. So let's look forward to see more. But what will you do? But we know that companies like the browsers, the Google and Firefox are really coming on strong to tell users like you and I, says, hey, we are protecting your privacy. So maybe people will stop using DuckDuckGo. If you didn't know, DuckDuckGo is one of those browsers that do not store cookies and protect your privacy. So it looks like DuckDuckGo is going to have some competition. So that's on privacy and browsers and tech. But one big news this week is really this one. JBS paid $11 million to resolve their ransomware attack. And we already know ransomware is one of the major cyber attacks that are happening to many companies, with the last month's Colonial Pipeline attack with a huge ransom being paid as well. And JBS, another meat company. Now, these hackers, sometimes I really feel are, affecting the economy in such a great way. Attack the evil people who make so much money, like the media companies or those companies who do bad stuff. Why attack the companies that are doing food and doing good for in different countries? Food is such an important thing, right? So, well, my wish is hackers would have some heart. But moving on, not only was JBS hit by data breaches, but the Tokyo Olympics was also hit by a data breach, and this is bad news for the organizers of the Olympics. And I'm really wondering whether the Olympics will even go on, because we are still at the height of the pandemic. Although the pandemic seems to be weaning off in several countries, but still, I think we want to be safe, better than sorry, right? And with China imposing their data protection law, this is really cute. British Virgin Islands, the typical tax haven for many companies, yes. They also are introducing a data protection law, to protect all the people who move money, I guess. So it's interesting to know that, companies who put their business on BVI will also need to ensure some form of data protection. That is really interesting. And that's all for me for fortnight of updates. And just to let you know, my game is coming out real soon. and I look forward to sharing more about Data Heist, the game that I've invented to educate the public on privacy and cyber hygiene. So my name is Mark Barnabas, your data protection pal. See you again real soon. Take care and be safe.